What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, from another channel. I don't care how you got here, just matters that you're here. My name is Travis. Of course, this is TWA Motorsports, and today, awesome day. Two reasons why. For one, the weather is nice, or it's better. It's not freezing cold. It's still kind of chilly. It's like 50 degrees today, but the sun is out. We don't have any snow. If you guys saw my community post, the Tahoe did get to experience its first ice and snow. And that is the whole reason I bought it, right? Is to get salt and snow on that thing instead of the stuff that I really care about. Not that I don't care about the Tahoe, but the second reason is the truck. As you can see, we're down here in the back, and the truck is gone. So the flatbed farm truck has left. That is the vehicle that has left the channel. Of course, guys, I didn't sell the Trans Am. I didn't sell anything else. So now we're down two. We're down the Corvette, and we are down the flatbed truck. I don't know if you guys have ever sold anything on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. I'm sure that you have. But when I listed that thing, I had probably 200 or 300 people interested in that flatbed truck. I think a lot of people wanted it for the bed, and just nobody showed up. This went on for like 2 weeks. I started at $1,500, and the amount of responses that I got made me think that maybe I listed it too cheap, but nobody ever showed up. So what I did end up getting out of it was $1,300. And not a smoking deal for the guy, but not a bad deal either. I think those beds are pretty expensive, and it was in great shape. But I bought the truck for $3,200, pulled the motor transmission out of it. I did leave the wiring harness because I'm not going to need it. So essentially, I got what, $1,900? Is that? I don't know if my math's right, but $1,900 in the motor and transmission that runs like a top. But today, guys, we are going to be working on the Tahoe, and I'm going to show you a couple updates of things that I've had done that I can't do myself. I probably could do them myself, but I decided to have somebody else do them. And the very first one, pretty obvious, is the windows are tinted. So, no, I don't tint my own windows, nor do I want to. I have a guy that does it. He does a great job. When he does it, he cleans all the felt on the inside of the window so you're not scratching up the new tint. Very particular, and I have him do all of my vehicles. Every one of my vehicles other than the Corvette he has done, and the only reason the Corvette was done by somebody else is because I had the paint protection done, and I had that done at the same time. So 5% on the back over the factory 20 on these two glasses. Then we have 5% over the front windshield, or sorry, over the front roll-ups, and then 35% on the glass. So the whole front windshield is 35%, and I know some of you guys are going to say, how do you get away with that? Well, it is illegal here, but I have had really good luck not getting pulled over. Every one of my vehicles, the Buick's like that, the Trans Am, the truck, that I think the SS was actually tinted when I bought it, so it's not done that way, but I think it looks great. Really darkens up the inside. I'll show you guys how much darker it is in here. It's going to be hard to tell with the amount of sunlight, but it is dark. It's really dark at night. I need a backup camera, so guys, coming soon, we're going to have to do something with the radio and get a backup camera in this thing. But the other thing that I said I was going to do, and I didn't do, had done, was the seat. So as you guys know, there were rips here and here and here, and so I had my upholstery guy, which is also my neighbor, and he did a great job. I think it looks absolutely great. I went back and forth on this, guys. As you know, I was thinking about ordering one from the seat shop and installing it myself, but I think from the seat shop it was $250 to have the bottom, and then another $220 or something like that for the top. And to be quite honest with you, the rest of this is in decent shape. I mean, it's all creased from setting on and whatnot, but there's no other rips in it. So I thought this would be the best option. A couple interior people reached out in that video where I talked about it and said, really, this is your best option. So he replaced these two panels and these two panels, and once I clean it up, it matches really well. I don't know if the camera does it any justice, but I don't have big pieces of hair from when my wife gets in here. She's got long hair, and she sheds like a dog. And there's always pieces of hair stuck in there, which makes me crazy, and it's not sticking to my leg. And as summer comes along, that would be even worse because that glue would get all sticky. But anyway, it is done, and I'm happy to have those two things finished. And to be honest, guys, the tinted windows makes this thing look so much more menacing. I think it looks so much better with the tinted windows, even with the little small tires, with the factory height, which we are going to address. We'll get there. But today, what are we going to do? We're going to do two things. For one, I've complained about this, and sorry guys, I know you can see This thing's not really clean. I just blew it off at the car wash after the salt and snow. I haven't actually hand washed it, but we're getting rid of this. The locking gas cap, as you guys know, I hate it. It's a real pain in my butt to get gas, and so I don't want to mess with that anymore. So I ordered another gas cap. If you guys, any of you guys have a Tahoe and you want this thing, I will send it to you free of charge. I will also send you the keys. I'm just going to throw it away if nobody speaks for it. So just let me know if that is something that you want. But we are going to replace that today. The second thing is, a couple of you guys said, hey, you can get center caps for relatively cheap on Amazon. So I did that. Thanks for that advice, guys. It took me a little while to find the ones that I wanted, but there's the gas cap, and I did get one with the tether. There are the center caps. So I will list both of these things down in the description below if you guys want to pick something like this up, ones that actually fit. But I think the first thing we're going to work on is the gas cap, but I'm going to attempt to get the center caps off without taking the wheels off the truck, because oh my gosh, I don't want to jack this thing up, drag everything out, take the wheels off just to replace the center cap. So I'm going to try to rig something up so we can pop those center caps out without having to lift the truck. Now I know I did that before on another vehicle. I don't remember which one. Oh, on the SS I was able to do that, but they were all flat. So these are not. They have indentions there. So I may not be able to use the same method, but we're sure gonna try, because I don't want to lift it up. But if I have to, I have to. A lot of you guys have been giving me some flack about the GMC, and some people at my work were giving me crap about the GMC on a Chevy, and I don't like it either. So we're going to replace that today. So I'm going to set you guys up on a tripod. We're going to grab some tools. We're going to get this gas door knocked out of place first, because I absolutely hate it, like I said, and then we'll move on to the wheels. So the gas cap should be pretty simple. I'm going to use my little pry tool to get that out, and then hopefully I have my key on me. I do. See this? What a pain this is. That twist up around it, and it sucks. It sucks. So we're getting rid of this. Good riddance. This one's a little smaller, I noticed. I mean, it's the right size, but the actual cap itself looks a lot smaller. And it does come with, hopefully, a piece. Oh cool, maybe we can reuse. It does come with pieces to put it into place, and I'll send that. If, like I said, if one of you guys wants that, I will send it. But should be as simple as that. So now when we go to the gas station, oh, so much better. You don't even know. You don't even know how much nicer this is, guys. Here I'm trying to give something away that I don't want, but maybe you guys need it. One thing done. Now, let's see if we can figure out a way to get these emblems into place, or get the old ones off without taking the wheels off. That's the goal here, is to get them off, not take the wheels off. So bad news. As you can see, the truck's off the ground, and this is what I used before. It's actually for changing light bulbs, and I was able to suction cup on and pull it far enough out where I get my fingers behind it, or a pry tool, and get it off there. But because of that emblem in the center, just not happening. So I am going to unfortunately have to take every wheel off, change the center cap, put the wheel back on, retorque the wheels. So not a huge issue, just something I didn't want to have to do. But let's get started. Now that I got the back off the ground, we'll hit the back two up first, and then we'll move on to the fronts. Well, now we got the wheel off. I like to use the end of like a wooden hammer. Sometimes it's hard to get in there. Pop the old one out, and hopefully the new one's the right size. It is. That's gonna look good, guys. No more GMC, even though it is a GMC wheel. Nobody will ever know. Nobody will ever know. All right, so we got one. Well, I guess it's not on, but only, what, 3 more to go now? So I'll time lapse the rest of them. the very last thing we need to do, since we had to take all the wheels off, is torque the wheels. So I know a lot of, at least one person reached out to me and said you shouldn't run these down with an impact. Well guys, I do that on a lower setting. I don't hammer down on them, so when I'm finished up, I do go ahead and torque them down. And I always torque these to 100 foot-pounds, just what I've always done. I believe GM calls for 100, so that's what I do. So anyway, that's the last step. And then we will step back and take a look at what we have. Which it does look a lot better. So let's take a look. Looks a lot better, guys. So now I don't have those goofy GMC badges. And believe me, I looked for ones that had white in the center. But, you know, I could always wrap that in vinyl because there's a spot that I can cut. I don't know if I'm going to get that in depth. I mean, the wheels are not perfect. You can see there's some spots in them here and there. Same thing with the old center caps. They're not, you know, they're not in the greatest shape either. If one of you guys needs them, reach out to me. I wouldn't mind shipping those to you as well. You can see on this one there's a spot, but all in all, I think it looks better. And we're making progress, guys. So I know it's not super fast, and this isn't a video that had a ton of content in it, but we did get rid of that gas door, or that gas cap that I absolutely hate, that locking gas cap. It's gone. We got rid of obviously the emblems in the middle of the wheels, and then I showed you guys the window tint and the seat fix. So we are making progress, guys. Let me know what you think I should do next. Now I know everybody's gonna say drop it, and that's gonna happen. I don't know how soon it is gonna happen. I'm hoping in the next couple weeks I'm gonna be able to get the stuff in order to get it dropped, but I'm not really sure. Sorry guys, it's like a highway out here right now. But I've went back and forth on the roof rack, guys. I think I'm starting to lean more towards taking it off. Not really completely decided yet. I think I kind of want to drop it first and kind of see what it looks like. But I saw one the other day that had the fender flares like this and the stuff on the bottom, and that's kind of the reason I kept it. It's kind of an aggressive look, four-wheel drive, so I kind of thought the roof rack kind of went. But we may take it off and see what it looks like. I don't know yet. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that as well. But it is looking better, guys. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this content on the Tahoe. I know I haven't done a whole lot, excuse me, here lately on the Trans Am, and hopefully, guys, stuff is coming soon. I would like to do an update video coming soon on all the stuff, maybe a recap of 2019. So look for that video. Hopefully I can do something on that and kind of talk about what my plans are for next year, what I plan on maybe selling, buying, and all of that. But guys, if you do like this video, if you do like the Tahoe content, please, like always, smash that thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed, guys, go down, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell icon. That way you're notified, or you get a pop-up every time a video goes live. And well, stay tuned to see what we do on the Tahoe or something else next.